Hello everyone, here is Francis from idealhelper.com, and today I wanted to show you what software I'm using to manage my virtual assistants. Obviously, if I hire them via Odesk, which is my preferred outsourcing service, I can just simply use their Odesk tracking software, which you'll find reviewed on my site. So if you'd like to know more about the Odesk Team app, you can simply review this article. We have reviewed it in depth, and I think it's clearly visible that using this software is great to manage your virtual assistant team to exactly know what they're doing. I have hired a virtual assistant from the Philippines outside from Odesk. It was crucial for me to track his time and his productivity online. I didn't want to track him via Odesk, but with another free software first. I tried a free software called Hubstaff. It was okay and it yielded okay results. And the good stuff was that you could really see his activity working. So that's a screenshot from him when he was working. You could easily see his activity with screenshots, and the good thing was the service was completely free. You can easily switch through these screenshots and see how he's progressing, how fast his speed type is, and all of that. So that was the good part of Hubstaff. There's also lots of reports possible, timesheets, visualization from your overview from your virtual assistant's activity. However, my virtual assistant from the Philippines often complained about how often the service disconnected, and I was not really effectively able to track the assistant. It's possible that the software works really fine, but with virtual assistants from the Philippines, you often have connections problems, which simply happen if they have a natural disaster or some electricity shortcomings. That can happen. I was looking long and hard for a good service that tracks time offline. Unfortunately, there is no tool that's free that gave me this kind of service and that I was happy with. So I tried out Time Doctor. It's $9.99 per month per additional user. So you get one user free, one assistant free plus yourself. And if you hire more assistants, then it's plus $10 each time. That might seem costly, but if you hire a full-time VA for example, $400, then $10 is not that much of a deal. In addition, you can track his time, your time, and be that much more effective. So I actually tracked my own productivity using this software, not only to see what my virtual assistant has to deal with, but also because I found out it made myself much more efficient. So check out these screenshots. So those are from my own work. You can use a function to blur out your screenshots so that no sensitive data is shared, for example, with your virtual assistants. But if you disable the blurring, then the screenshots show very nicely, very clearly, and you can see the work of your virtual assistants real well. In this case, that's my own work. What else is there with Time Doctor? Lots of reports. You can even track which app has been used, which single app has been used. And the most important part of using Time Doctor to track your virtual assistant, it tracks time offline. That is huge. If your virtual assistant says, hey, I couldn't work, my internet was disconnected, this is the solution. Just let them install the software. Even if the internet disconnects for whatever real or invalid reason, they can still continue to work offline on, for example, writing a report for you or pre-writing the email and sending them out when you are online again. With Time Doctor, I was very happy, and I can recommend it really if you don't use Odesk as a tracking service.